The wait is finally over for Lando Norris, who achieved his maiden win in Miami after 109 races in Formula 1 and 15 podiums. But how did Lando Norris miraculously win the race after starting 5th? Let's take a look at the timeline of what went down to understand the strategy masterclass. It all starts with lap 23, where race leader Max Verstappen went into the pits to cover Leclerc. At this point in the race, the Dutchman had a 3.5 second lead over Oscar Piastri. With the Australian in the lead of the race, he pitted on lap 27 along with Carlos Sainz. Until this point, only Norris had not pitted in the top 6, as he had an 11-second gap for the supposed meantime, until he would box most likely the next lap and come out ahead of Perez in 5th. It is fair to say that Lando had the fastest lap at this point of the race, which demonstrated there was pace in that McLaren. However, what occurred was a massive stroke of luck, as Logan Sargent and Kevin Magnussen came into contact at the beginning of the lap, had already gone past this section of the track, but the rest of the field, including Max in 2nd, hadn't. So with the safety car out, it instantly got in front of Max, holding him under the safety car delta, which is 30 to 40% slower than normal racing speed. It created a strange phenomenon, where Norris was still able to bid by the delta, but not be directly behind the safety car, which usually goes slower than the safety car delta. It consequently gave Norris a 35-second gap between him and the rest of the field, with the pit stop under the safety car only costing 9 seconds compared to the normal 22 to 26 seconds. It very much allowed him to come out in front. But the job wasn't done yet. Sure, he was extremely lucky to be able to have a completely free pit stop and inherit the lead, but he still had to hold off the Red Bull of Verstappen behind him for over 25 laps. We jump to the safety car restart, where Max didn't necessarily get a bad start, and he instantly put pressure on the Brit into turn 1. If you watched my Miami race preview, which if you didn't, I post them before every Formula 1 race, make sure you subscribe to become the most well-informed friend before the race weekend, I stated how McLaren was bringing in an upgrade to their tyre wear, which as I said, would directly help them in the race. What helped them even more was the apparent invincibility of the hard tyre, which would very much last the whole race if it was taken care of. So with these two factors, it allowed Lando to push much more on the tyre around the faster sections of the track, including the first section, without killing his long-term performance, that is. This, also thanks to Lando's driving, gave him the ability to put in almost qualifying laps on the hards, with of course an added caution of leading the race. I do have to say, these upgrades look fantastic, and I'm very excited to see where McLaren goes from here. Hopefully this isn't a one-off, and with Imola having a similar look to Miami in terms of the track characteristics, I would have to say it looks likely that they can get another podium, or well, another win. No, let's take it easy for now. Their qualifying pace still leaves much to be desired, and if this is hoped to be tackled by the team, they will need to address their drag disadvantage compared to other competitors such as Ferrari and especially Red Bull. By the looks of it, this upgrade, whatever it may be, might come in time for Silverstone similar to last year, or even earlier like Austria, earlier Spain, where many teams tend to bring their upgrades in the past. For now, congratulations to Lando Norris, your winless streak will not be missed. Thank you.